Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Top of the time zone, I'm Alan C. You're with Johnnie J in the house, president and station manager of Innervision FM. You're not going to want to miss today's podcast here on the Innervision FM universe. Brought to you by Colorado Art Relief Fund, Eeny Meeny Grants, Bonafields Foundation, and Christian Brothers Moving Company, based in Englewood, Colorado, Phoenix, Arizona, also in the great state of Texas.
Oh my God.
That's who we love, and that's who we serve.
It's running out? Yeah. Hi, everybody. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown. I tell you, this business is on. My man is on. Check him out. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown saying stay with it and hit it. Okay, thank you very
much. We are in the house. Alan, how are you doing, my man?
Well, I'm doing okay. Welcome one and all to everybody in the Innervision FM universe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below on whatever platform you're watching and listening to us on. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and leave a comment. We're going to talk a little bit about the Youth in Action event we're going to be holding on June 9th. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our guests. We got DJ Woogie Fresh.
But let me let people know that about our June event, June 9th event, that we're going to be doing. Hold on, I'm gonna close out the screen sharing. Okay, so June the 9th, starting from, the doors are going to open at 5:30, and it's going to go until, until 9 o'clock that night. We're going to have different artists on stage, positive artists, and we just added someone new. We have the real estate mogul. She's going to be there, and we're going to have a Christian moving company, and he is looking to hire some drivers, and you can make up to $4,000 a month. He's talking some serious. Yeah, he's going to be. And then what he's doing interstate moving, where wherever people want to move, he'll fly you out there. Then you pick up the truck, and of course they will train you to do all this kind of stuff. And you go pick up whatever the moving couches, whatever. Then when you finish the job, you probably might get a tip of $1,000 or $3,000 in one case. Then they'll fly you back to Denver, and you just continue on until the next time. So we're gonna have Christian Brothers Moving Company there, and he's looking to mentor and hire. And you have to be 18 and over with the driver license, and they will train you how to be a driver of these moving trucks, and make you some crazy money.
So you can't do this remote?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be kind of interesting to do it remote.
Morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. in the Philippines. It's 1 a.m. in South Africa, and it's 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Let's bring on DJ Woogie Fresh of looks like SweatShop Records. Looks like he's got a buddy called Uneak Won.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Yo, this is DJ Woogie Fresh. Yo, I want to thank you for having me on the show. The Woogie Nugget is my mixtape soundtrack that's coming out next year, 4/20/24. It is my latest Soundtrack-Mixtape single. It includes a lot of bonus tracks from artists that are touring with me in the Soundsthatpound Broadcast Tour, as well as live performances. So like First Friday, Backyard Boogie, and the Club Circuit Tour, and also the Youth in Action Tour. I want people to know the feel, the sound, and the message of underground music, and just get the feel of the music and stuff. Today, I'd like to introduce one of my special guests. I would like to welcome Anthony Uneak Won Arellano to the show. Uneak is an artist, but he's also a beat maker, a part of my studio called SweatShop Studios with his sub studio. I want to make sure I'm saying this right. His studio, his production is called Under Tempted Money Records. And together with Uneak, I've done
underestimated, brother.
Yeah. I've done a lot of shows. I've known Uneak for 20 years at least. We've produced artists together. We've done tours. Most recently, we did the Get Money tour back in 2017. And then more recently, we were touring with BounceBall, Boogie, and also Zach McFarland as our booking agent. What's up with Zach? Uneak?
Got a lot.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea, man.
What happened to you said the one day you saw him like a couple of weekends ago, right?
Yeah, no, it was actually like a couple of weeks ago during the week. I seen him look like he was part of a moving company.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's still around, but yeah, Zach McFarland, he's like another BounceBall Boogie. He does a lot of radio. He promotes local artists. And he's a booking. He brings us good headliners. We did a lot of good shows with Zach. I'm like, what happened to Zach? I want to get in touch with him. Is what I'm saying. Uneak. Now, Uneak, you do a lot of beats. And you help a lot of artists in the studio. One of the promos I know that we're working on right now is a block session. But you also have a new group that you're forming. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's with the childhood friend that I've known for a long time, and I'm a little bit younger than him, so I was always the younger guy watching the older guys freestyle or pretty much do anything with the hip hop, man. Like when it was actually the elements and not misconstrued like nowadays, which I can't hate on it because even our parents were even saying the same thing about us listening to hip hop, like back in the day. So I can't really say anything negative on that part. But when it comes to the whole situation with hip hop, it can be detrimental to as we grow, and get older.
Well, welcome to the Innervision FM universe.
Alex, say that again to him. I don't know.
I just said welcome to the Innervision FM universe. So you've been making music for, like you said, a little bit of time with a friend of yours. What's been your experience with music production? What's out there that will that you can give a little bit of wisdom on?
But music reduction, I was going to let Uneak take the lead on that, but I don't know. I think we got a little connection problem with him, but he'll come back. But yeah, man, I think right now, like music, especially hip hop, it's got to go back to like its original form, it's got to come in, with a strong message. It's gotta be community based. It's gotta be world views. It's gotta be all of that combined. The root down of hip hop is it's a civil right movement. It's gotta represent the people, man. To the fullest. If it ain't something is not right. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that Alan, when you're, talking about reduction, I think I call it plastic rap. There's a lot of hip hop out there that they really aren't saying nothing. You know what I mean? I
have a bad reception over here, fellas. But if you really want something, you'll go after it. There's plenty of resources, even on the internet. What the? Oh my God! You got to be kidding me with this reception, man.
Well, I think it's probably a lot to do with the weather and this kind of thing. It's wreaking havoc on the internet.
Well, it's just my area, man. As soon as I go to where I'm staying at, I just lose all reception and it just goes bad, man. I don't know if it's the place where I'm staying or if it's the signal area or whatever. But no, when it comes to hip hop, or even music or anything in general, you could go to the internet and find whatever you need. There shouldn't be no excuses of you're not able to do something when you have so much choices and so much resources in front of you. The internet is the biggest resource we could use, as a civilization nowadays, considering everything's based on technology. So when it really comes down to it, it's really on the person on if they really want to learn it or not. Producing, DJing, MCing, graffiti, breakdance, or whatever. It's all on the person.
Right now, go ahead, Alan.
I was just going to say, whereas in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even into the first part of the 21st century, folks were looking a lot about cookie cutter businesses. We in the underground movement really believe that in order to really make a change within the world atmosphere, we've got to unite the music. Go ahead, DJ Woogie.
Oh, yes, most definitely, Alan. You're right. I mean, like I said, you couldn't have said it any better. An underground movement, like the music today that you're gonna see from us. Okay, the next big single here. I'm about to bring on BounceBall Boogie, healing the nation. Hey, what whenever you unite, underground music means unite. That's exactly what it is today. And like you say, Uneak, you got to pull these sources together. You got to you got to get these sources and put them in the right hands of the right people that need them. You know what I mean? So, there's that always going on. So now guess what? We're hip hop heads, right? But now we're the human resources. How about that? We're also human resources. See what I mean? So yeah, man, we're gonna have to find a way, and that's what we're doing with this hip hop. The hip hop you're gonna hear from us, you know what I mean, is a movement. See,
don't forget to check out the landing page. Don't forget.
Hey, I want everybody to come out to the meet and greet. All right, I want you to come out to the meet and greet. This is it. It's you get the CD. It's one of our promos on the show. Okay. You get the CD, Rock the Mic. This is my current soundtrack, all right? This is the current sound. Everybody on this CD from G-Flow Records is Rockefeller B-Boys, true underground music. Whenever you hear the term rock the bells, that's us. We get you listening to when we're spitting, So, I'll give you this one single. It's got my song, The Microphone Checker, up in there. We're going to check everything out right now. I'm checking the mic real nice. I'm checking out who's hip hop, what's going on, with hip hop, true hip hop. And, this is Rock the Mic. You know what I mean? This is a microphone checker. We're going to check it all out. We're going to check it real nice. You get this CD, $20. We're going to throw in 2 free tickets June 9th to our meet and greet. The Youth in Action Tour going down right now. The Youth in Action Tour, June 9th, okay? You get 2 free tickets, all right, to the Youth in Action Tour, June 9th, all right, with this CD, Rock the Mic. Hey, fellas. Like I said, underground music. So now going ahead. You know what I mean, to where we're at. We got a lot of music coming at you. Okay, all right. The Woogie Nugget is a 420 release when all of us here when Soundsthatpound Innervision, this will be the end of the road. This will be when this CD comes out. That's how big it's going to be. We're talking the technology. I got Uneak in here trying to break it down. This community, the science of the internet and talking to you, like with this language, that we're using, coming right at you,
Yeah.
420, the 420 release is gonna just destroy everything. The Woogie Nugget is gonna be real big, all right. And we got a hot single coming off of that it's gonna be hitting the streets real quick. You know what I mean? I want to bring on my next guest. Okay, we got another single from that mixtape release from another one of our booking agents. This guy. Not just his skills, okay, but just his passion for just the underground music. He's a natural. You talk to him. He's a living, breathing resource. He's going to give it to you. He's going to tell you about it. It's just his nature. I want to bring on my next guest, man. And I would like to, we've done a lot of live shows as well. He's actually Denver's promoter of all underground music and has been doing radio in the past up until now. I'd like to welcome to the show, BounceBall Boogie, with this hit single, Healing the Nation, from the Woogie Nugget. That's from the 420 release next year. But we're going to drop his single right now. We're going to drop this single. Hey, Healing the Nation is coming out right now. BounceBall Boogie, welcome to the show, man.
Yo, thank you so much for having me, man. Yo, DJ Woogie Fresh, how have you been, bro?
Man, it's been a long time, man. I've been really good. I've been following you. I've been trying to keep up with you.
That's right. I tell everyone,
you know what I mean?
You won't be lost if you don't follow the bouncing ball. Just follow the bouncing ball. You'll be all right.
Right on, man. So nice to have you on the show, man, and stuff. And it's weird, man. When I was, we was gigging and doing shows and stuff. I started with you on 420. You know what I mean? And here we are again talking, 420. Okay, but I hear different styles with you, BounceBall Boogie. You're very diversified, with your writing,
I always say that the best underground music is found underground. That's not being foreseen on radio. That's not getting any kind of recognition. And it's the kids that came up like you and I did that had a couple of dollars in our pocket, trying to push our music, out the trunks. Now it's a different game. It's a lot easier. I wish I had it this way when you and I were coming up. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I'd had the tools of today, we would be 10 times further than we ever got. But what we have now is experience. We have experience of the hard knocks, if you will. Because we went through some things that they'll never experience because they get everything produced to them right here online, right? Well, you and I were in the streets. We had to fight for ours. We had to make sure that we had everything set up with our crew, everyone that was with us, because at any moment the ish could have went down, right?
That's right.
And it was a lot more than music. It was about really representing where you're from. And unfortunately, that always meshed into a whole other world, which the streets and gangs and all that kind of violence. And the violence of today is completely different. It's completely different. And that's why these mass shootings happening and people running into people, you were just talking about how it should be a community event, but so many people are held back because of haters or people that are upset and they don't know how to vent their anger and they're going out there doing it the wrong way. So right now I'm on this tip of just educating people like, yo, yes, underground music is still going to be the best hip hop form in my personal experience, because you're going to find so much diversity, because everyone has something they're trying to get off their chest. They have a message that they're trying to push. They have anger, they have issues they want to talk about, because everyone else is feeling the same exact frustration that they are with the inflation and money. We got a lack of opportunities. Everyone's getting laid off. So everyone's mad. You know what I'm saying? And the ignition right now is people are trying to get ahead, trying to push their music, but they don't have the education about their finances. And so they find themselves in a situation like I did, where we're investing into venues, we're investing into our music, paying for production, paying for mastering, paying for engineers, paying to get onto big top radio shows and podcasts. And overnight, it can be taken away from us just because of one mistake of an idiot. And so a lot of that is just education. And I see that falling on people like you and I, DJ Woogie Fresh, because we came from the Hard Knock experience, and we know what's kind of expected and how to maneuver ourselves. But looking at someone that's coming in the game 18, 19, 20 years old, all they know is what they've grown up with is the technology age, and don't know what's actually lurking around the corners, those dark corners. But we do.
Right. That's right. Yes, BounceBall Boogie is out of control. I mean, the future, I call these youngsters, this is what folks are going to be able to experience at our meet and greet. Me and Johnny are bringing out the BGs, okay? Now on the East Coast they call them the baby gods. On the West Coast they develop into the baby gangsters. But the BGs are basically the next generation. We're starting out here. We got about probably like 10 years or so, 5. Between all of us here on this radio show. We got all together 20, 30 years. Right here on this radio show, right? And then okay, so now we're talking about the next generation. Okay, you know what I mean? And these guys, this is the Youth in Action Tour. You know what I mean? We're gonna be out there. I want y'all to come check out the music. Okay, and already, I want you to experience true hip hop. Already, I mean, from the roots to the fruits. Just like that. How we did it is how you're gonna get it. And it's so nice to have you, BounceBall Boogie.
And that's bringing that old school atmosphere of really getting out there and networking yourself. And I always tell younger artists, because they're so reserved, break out of your shell. You know what I'm saying? Reach out, talk to a stranger, because strangers are going to support you before your own people will. But your own people will turn and support you when they see other people are, when it's cool, right? And so I always urge people like, yo, don't hold back, don't stay reserved. Go out there and network, because you never know who your next fan is, but they need to hear you. They need to know you exist. Yeah. So if you go out there and you put your full efforts and just doing that, that's what's going to bring attention to you. So when you actually get on your next event, you already have somewhat of a buzz going on, because you like, yo, I met that kid at the last show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you want multiples of that, because every time you come back out, it's going to keep doubling in size.
Wow.
But it's going to come back to the promoter to making sure that kid has the opportunity to make that happen. Because if we're not, crossing our T's, dotting our I's, and making sure everything's in place, and I mean security-wise, making sure everything's in place from start to finish of that show, it's our responsibility to make sure that artist has that opportunity to push themselves as far as they can push themselves. And I know we don't really get much of that recognition. We play the background, but at the end of the night, we know when everything is a success, like, yo, we kept everyone here alive. We gave everyone an opportunity. We did everything we possibly could in our power to make the opportunity happen. And that's what I'm really about, is creating opportunities.
That's right.
And that's why I try to tell these artists that you got to get your music out there, but you got to do it properly. You got to make sure you get registered, ASCAP, BMI, SoundScan, get your music in SoundScan once it goes live, right? And you got your UPC. Make sure you're submitted to Sound Exchange, and then get yourself a nice EPK, you could go get one made just for a couple $100. And now it's all digital. Now it's all digital and interactive.
Well, check this out. This is why folks that are just breaking into the music industry, if you're in town on June 9th, if you're in Denver, check out the landing page at www.innervisionrecords.org, and you're going to find how to attend this event. Also, G-Flow Records, if you check them out as well, you're going to find out how to attend this event and how to get in touch with the mentors that we've lined up for you.
Oh yeah, and if you buy directly from Woogie Fresh here, the tickets are $5 less. If you get it online, it's $25 for 2 people. If you get it directly from Woogie Fresh with the CD, you get 2 free tickets two free tickets for the price of the $20 like CDs. So hey, it's a good price, and plus you're gonna get some food, some chili dogs and stuff like that when you get there too. Not the most healthiest food, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, what's wrong with
I
chili
love me
dogs?
some chili dogs.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's going down, y'all. We're gonna have this meet and greet. All right, you gotta come down and check it out. It's going down June 9th, right here in Denver. We're gonna be at the Skyline at 158 South Federal, Denver, just like that. You know what I mean? I want y'all, I'm right here. This is our latest soundtrack. Rock the mic. We're gonna, you know what I mean? And you get the CD, okay, and you're gonna get 2 free tickets, just like that. Underground music, we up here. We got some real deep producers right here in your face, you know, and you know, you're gonna feel the sound. You're gonna feel the sound coming from the music, you know. You're gonna feel it, you know. Once you've met some real people, you know, and some real hip hop is gonna touch you. You know what I mean? It's gonna touch you, you know. You're gonna know what's good, you know. You're gonna know it's all good. You know what I mean? Hey man, so June 9th, I want you to come out there and check it out and stuff. Also, I want to remind you, you know, check it out, man. We got a new hot single, okay, coming to vinyl. That's right. You know,
hey,
the nation. That's right. BounceBall Boogie.
Hey, Joe, you remember the vinyl, right?
What's that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm talking to Hey Joe about vinyl. I mean, some of us remember the vinyl and some of us don't.
Yeah, I know.
It's coming back.
If you don't have a record player, it's okay. Just hang it on the wall, you know, because that's what it is, you know. It's gonna, you know, the music is gonna go. Woogie Nugget's gonna go, and a lot of the records and singles we're putting off are gonna go. So, you know, the healing of the nation.
Oh,
hey,
there we go.
Some real players up in here, you know, that, you know, hip hop, you know what I mean? Coming together, unite, you know what I mean? This is the message.
Yeah. And we're going to be
music.
Yeah, and we're going to be streaming the show as well. So hey, that's going to be all good too. We're going to be kind of stream it too. So even if you don't live here in Denver, Colorado, you can still go online and get some tickets, and you can, you know, share that experience in whatever city and town, whatever country you're in. You know, that's what's so good about the internet. You can become universal, worldwide.
That's absolutely right. Hey, folks, hit us up at info@innervisionfm.com if you've got additional topics that you want to see covered on talk shows like this one. If you are a aspiring recording artist that happens to be physically challenged, financially challenged, or both, or either one, yeah, go ahead and hit us up and let us know. We'll see if we can do some future events during the summer and into the fall featuring you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, we're gonna close it out, and like I said, we'll come back next week with some fantastic show, and have a fantastic weekend. Get out there and enjoy life, and enjoy that underground music, and make it happen. Come out of yourself and talk to somebody, and let them know that what you're doing, and you may just, you know, get a hold of that new fan. So don't be shy. Yeah. All right. we're gonna say goodbye and see everybody the next time.